Okay, I think I am working. Hopefully, hopefully we're back. Um, that was really weird, but let me get everything set back up. Let's see. Let's get this open. All right. Yeah, no idea what happened there. Uh, I thought it was the game that was crashing. I thought it was what's it called? Yeah, definitely thought that it was Satisfactory that was closing on me, and turns out it wasn't Satisfactory at all. It was Streamlabs that died on me. And so yeah. Yeah, it's I haven't had that happen before. And then for some reason it would not let me boot it back up. So I thought it was very weird. Now I feel like I'm running behind. Okay. Agree. Continue. So yeah, definitely apologies for that. What are you doing up there, Zoe? I don't think you're supposed to be up there. And the funny part is, I don't think he can move from there. I think he was just stuck. Alright, let's see. What was I doing? I think. Yeah, we should be good on these for the temporary time. So let's grab those. And then should be crafting bench. Let's go ahead and get a couple of these going. I think I needed 5. So, is everything coming through decent enough now? I'm gonna go ahead and check real fast. Twitch. You working? So, is everything coming through? Okay, yeah, that appears to be working.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
All right. Well, at least I know that you was there. Shanky for the bigs. And let's see. All right, that is working. Okay, I just want to make sure that everything is working how it should be. Yeah, appears to be. That was weird. I've never had it where it just completely died like that. Or at least on this PC. bored. They're over there waiting. Yeah, it was just out of nowhere. It just crashed, and I have no idea why.
Subtle 43 go board.
I'll go board. Alright, now let's go back to trying to do what we were going to do and get organization and a radio tower going. Cool. I don't even know how much power these things use, but what's nice is they tell you everything that's in the range. So in here there's 7 hard drives, 2 Sommer sloops, 11 of those, 51 general ones. Oh, there's a scary one too. Yeah, I do like the radio towers. They're pretty cool. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is, let's see, that's too far away. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. So if we go over here, I think there's, is that 4 normals? Yeah. So 4 normals, I think that's 300 per minute that we can get out of each one of those. So let's go back to our library, Satisfactory Modeler, and let's start planning this out. I say that, but there's... I need to do something first. Let's go in the MAM hard drive. We have lots of hard drives to go through. So what is going to be best for... So we do have the pure quartz recipe, but that is going to require a lot of water. A lot of water. And up here isn't really the best place for a lot of water. I guess we have that water down there behind us. How high up is that? I'm not seeing the water. Is it that right there? Is that what it is? Yeah, that is not a lot of water. Might as well get this little gem while we're here. I got it.
Compose it into a blood song.
I feel like that needs to be a command. Yeah, so that is not enough water to do really anything. Is there any other large bodies of water nearby? No. Oh, there is up here, but then we need to take all that and all this up here. But just to say we did, let's go check it out. Wait a minute. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. It's in the pink forest. And that area is scary. It looks so nice and inviting, but there's so many baddies in there. It is not a fun place at all. But it looks so nice. I gotta check just to see how much water there is and if it's worth it to pump the water.
Surprising. Never
down.
took you as a man afraid of a pink forest.
Well, I am. They're scary, man. You'll see. You'll see once we start getting into it. This is... It looks all nice and inviting, and it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It is a beautiful place to be. But scary. Exactly. Yeah. So, there you have one of the hardest dudes in the game. One of the hardest mobs, I guess, for lack of better words. I mean, it looks fantastic. Let's see, where's that water? Wait a minute. We might have got lucky. It might not be in the pink forest. Okay. I can work with that. Nice. That is going to be enough water. Alright, so water. Check. Let's go ahead and get our... Oh, did we make one? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, good thing. So, hard drives. Pure quartz crystal. Check. Select. Hard drive library. Anything else that is going to be good? No. No. That is nowhere near as good. So, 9 to 7 right here with added water. And then 25 to 18, what would that be? It's not a 9 to 7, that's for sure. And it uses coal? No, that's not good. What would have been nice is setting up our refinery using this instead, because you can get crazy amounts of all this stuff. I mean, granted, it takes a ton of refineries to do, but you could end up with so much turbo fuel at the end. But I think our limiting factor is not the oil part, it's more the compacted coal, so I guess it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Alternate for high-speed connectors. This one might be good. We're gonna have to make these over at our main base. Insulated crystal oscillators. And that's decent, but then you have to mix them with rubber and AI limiters. The silicone circuit board, I like this one a lot just because you can make it completely... Oh wait, silicone circuit... Oh, that's a different recipe. Never mind. I was thinking about alternate. Is it this one? No. Yeah. So the electrode circuit board, this one's really good because you can make it completely out of just oil. You don't need anything else to go with it. Do I not have anything for silica? No. I feel like that should be a hard drive. Let's see. Oh. Silica. Oh, we have cheap silica, which combines limestone, which is a 3 to 5, makes it a 3 to 7, but then you need to get limestone over there, and I feel like that's going to be a decent amount of limestone. Why does it feel like this one is, or this one? Oh. Why are these popping up? But, like, not really a lot over here is. So you have a normal purity right there. And normal there. Couple dotted around here. I don't know. I don't know if we should or not. I guess it would be a decent recipe. I'd rather just have pure instead. Because it's all it is water. It's easy. Pure. Yeah, pure copper ingot. Crazy returns. Instead of a 1 to 1, you get a 6 to 15. Or I guess that'd be a 3 to 5. Really good. Alright, this hard drive's almost available. We'll see what it has, and if it doesn't have anything, we're just going to go with a normal silica recipe, and we could always change it later. Pure Caterium. This is going to be good just because we're going to be using Caterium next. We're going to be building Caterium, or Caterium refinery. So instead of a 3 to 1, it's a 2 to 1. So that's a really good recipe. Basically any of the pures. I know you're scared. Everything I love usually dies, and I don't want you to go the same way as everyone else. And so you're better off just being wild and free. That's such a sad reality. Alright, so we plan to have that there. We could just pipe it up, send it along with these straight over there. And I still... Let's see, do we want to make it there, or should we just make it here? I mean, they both have the views. This one just has baddies that keep on popping up, but that's a bit foggy. What would be really cool is building it off this cliff and then kind of trying to make it supported underneath, like big old supports going underneath that tie into the cliff face. That would look pretty cool. I don't know if I can build that, but in my head it looks cool. I just don't think I can do it. And hopefully we can get back without running out of juice.
That would be kinda sick.
Would be. What do you think? Should we attempt it?
Do it, Esteban, do it.
Biggs, you just paid 50 bits for 5 words. Are you okay, bud? I don't... Okay, I need to do something to make it feel like it was more worth it.
Do it, Esteban, do it. Do it, Esteban, do it.
5 are rookie numbers. We at least need to bump that up to 20. Run it a couple more times.
Do it, Esteban, do it.
Alright. We'll do it. We'll do it. And the big question is, how is the global... Okay, so it needs to go this way out. I'd like it to be this way out, but it wouldn't be on the global grid. We could do it like this and just have it start like, well, we would need to go, yeah, something like this.
Hey.
You know how many times I'm gonna have to replay that? You're ridiculous. Oh, jeez. Thank you very much. Sure. Just going back and forth for trying all these different words, see if it'll let you do anything for it. Alright, I think this gonna be our starting point here. And then how far this way can we go? That's the problem with the global grid, is sometimes it doesn't really line up well. Like with the directions that you want to go, and I'm not, there's people that can make it look like, make curves with this thing that looks so good. I'm not one of those people. I can't do it. Go a little bit further this way, and then we can start. You ready for the production phase? So let's get our display capture, pop up the Satisfactory modeler, and then what we want is crystal.
My body is ready.
Crystal oscillators. Alright. So, crystal oscillators, these are just going to go off into a storage container. Then this, I want to have the pure crystal quartz. And then this is going to go off. Let's see, so we have raw quartz. This is going to be 480. Then this comes off. And actually, I don't know. Hold on, let's do the other ones first. So we're gonna do cables, then this is gonna come off, and it's going to be stitched iron plates. And then this is gonna go into iron wire and iron wire. That is gonna go off and be iron plates. Yeah, we don't really have a good... Oh shoot, I don't know what that is. Don't look, it's endgame. Let's see. Do we have pure iron ingot recipe? Pure. Iron. We do not. What about in here? hard drives. Hard drive library. Pure iron ingot. First one. Boom. That might be a good recipe, but let's see. Maybe. I'm not sure. But we do want the pure iron ingot, so we're going to go ahead and get it. Alright, so now back to planning. So we're going to do pure iron ingots. That into there as well. So we need cheese. Let's see, this is going to be just water, and that's going to go into there too. Oh, no. I just want to move that. Whew, this is getting complex. So water, we'll just put the water up here for now, somewhere out of the way. We'll put the iron ore there. And how much iron do we have access to? Iron ore. I think it's just those over there. Normal, normal, normal. Okay, so 4 normals. That is 1,200. 1,200. Ooh boy. We're getting some numbers already. And then let's get our numbers for the quartz as well. Ow. It hurts. Alright. You just had to chime in, didn't you? Oh, jeez. Alright. I heard one up here. I wonder if it'd be easier to go up here. No, it would not. We're 700 blocks that way, or double that way. We're not doing the double that. Alright, so a pure, a normal. So, and then a pure, normal. So 2 pure, 2 normal. Let's sometimes play together and share tips. Add up on Discord. Where were you? What is up? How you doing? Thank you so much for the suggestion. I will check out your channel after stream. And if it's something that I'm interested in doing, I'll definitely hit you up. Do appreciate that. Let's see. So 2 normal, 2 pure, and an impure is what I'm getting. So let's see. What we want to do is, let's see, that's a pure, so copy that. Paste you, get you right there, paste, paste, paste. And then we'll just change the numbers. So these are going to be 300, 300. Oh, I was really confused what was making that noise. Alright. And what is, let's see, I think I want to send that there, and then that there as well. And then I'll send these two to... do I have a good silica recipe? No. Yeah, I guess there's either cheap silica or silica. And I don't think I have the limestone around for that. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do regular silica. And what does this go into? Fine concrete. Oh, circuit boards. We do have copper nearby. We could do that. And then we can make the circuit boards out of that. So let's have this go into circuit boards. And then the circuit boards will be an end product. And how much copper do we have nearby? Oh. I don't like this song. This is such a terrible song. DMCA free. Let's try this one. A little bit different. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so normal. Normal. 3 normals. So that is going to be 900. So let's pull this back. And do we do... Oh, we could do steamed copper sheets. Hold on, I think we have that recipe somewhere. Hard drive library. Steamed copper sheets. Steamed copper sheets right there. Select. Oh, jeez. Steamed copper sheets. We're gonna make... Do we do pure copper ingots as well? And just have water fueling this factory to make it optimized? Hard drive library. Pure copper. Pure copper ingot. Oh, jeez. I feel like this is gonna cost so much in water. Pure copper ingot. And we have access to 900. So how much water is this going to be? Why did I put water way up here? What I should do is put water way back here. Yes, I know I need water, and I need water. Actually, that's not too bad. That is not bad at all. So that is using 100% of everything there. Then we're not using all the copper, but that's fine. We don't need to use all the copper, and we're not using all the iron either, which is completely good too. And the main thing is we utilize as much of the quartz as we can. So I think that is good. We just need to fine-tune some numbers a little bit to make things a little bit easier. Huh? Oh, that is making so much. This just turned into a really big factory all of a sudden. I didn't think it was going to be this big of a factory. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is turning into a very large factory. 40. Oh, jeez. 40? I believe that's... manufacturer. 40 manufacturers is crazy. But making 40 crystal oscillators a minute and 47 of the circuit boards a minute, that is pretty good. And we're going to need those circuit boards for the computers. Let's see, what do crystal oscillators go into? Radio control units, which we're going to use down the line. honestly, not too much at this point. What would happen if we took the 150 going here? Hold on. How do I remove that? Can I delete? No. Clear connections. Okay, what if I move this and have you going into here? I feel like we're gonna need a lot more. That's 704 per minute. That is a crazy amount. I don't think we need 704 per minute versus the 33 per minute. Yeah, that's okay. Never mind. Clear connections. Let's go back over here with this. Yeah. 590 per minute is... That's a lot. That's a lot. Now hold on. I do want to siphon off some of these just for randomness. So let's take off, let's just go to a storage container, and I want to make this 100. How do I... Let's see. Maybe I don't do that. Hold on. I just want to send 100. Parts per minute. Parts per minute. 100. There we go. So if we send 100 of those, and then also 100 of these. Actually, I can only put in 60. Dimensional storage to there, and then we'll just make it 100 as well. Alright, so our limiting factor is just the quartz, but this is going to be a pretty decent factory. Oh boy. Average power is going to be 7,500. Let's see. Yeah, 20 and some change water extractors. Oh boy. Okay, is there anything we can do to make the numbers a little bit better?
Stuck in this odyssey, watching time ticking back at me. We've got lost in this galaxy.
Let's see, that's sending 623.33.
Stuck in this odyssey, watching
Yeah.
time ticking back at me. We've got
That
lost
is,
in this
that is,
on a cloud where our hearts are free.
it gonna be big.
Stuck in this odyssey, watching time ticking back at me. We've got lost in this galaxy, on a cloud where our hearts are free.
Alright, and
Wasting my time with you, but I like it too.
and that's not too bad on the water lines.
But I like wasting
Okay.
time with you. Wasting my time
So
with you,
copper, I only need 480 copper.
I like it too.
That's a pure node right there. That's not too bad. If I just need to get one belt going in for copper, 2 belts coming in for iron, and then do the rest of the quartz. Alright, so first off, I think we get the water together. So we need 20.29, so I'm just gonna make 21, and that should give us some extra water. And then 21 times 120 divided by 600, 4.2 pipes. That's an odd number.
Stuck in this odyssey, watching time ticking back at me.
I think if we just do 5 pipes,
Lost in this galaxy, on
because that one's it's gonna need 2 going there. So yeah, let's get the water situated. And then the water was over this direction, I believe. Why did I do this to myself? I didn't think it was gonna be this big project. Okay.
wasting my time with you, but I like it too. I'm
So
wasting away,
let's see. We need to get on the global grid.
like wasting time with you.
And so let's go. That. Honestly, is there any more of you guys anywhere? Always. You guys are terrible. I hate you all. Spiders are not cool. Alright. Building time. So global grid. We're gonna go. I think I want to go that way and up. So let's go out just a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. And then what I'm thinking, see how much space this is going to take. Something like that number.
It's good to see you build.
Thank you, Ada. That's so nice to hear. Alright, I think we said we need 21, correct? So if these are putting out 120 per minute, that means 5 of these per 600. So there's 3. I guess we just go out 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just double up on the other side. Something like that number. Two, 3, 4, and there's that. So that's 1200 water right there. And then we just need to make this again. Easy peasy. That's one thing that I like about the water. Usually it's fairly straightforward. And 2, 3, 4. And 5. Nice. And we'll put you there. Okay, so now we're going to go have these? It needs to go that way. I don't know which way. It needs to go that way. Oh, that's like a straight shot from here. Hold up. I need to see where I'm going. This way. It's not gonna line up well. We'll just go straight this way. Honestly, if I just go this way, get rid of this, then go vertical. Like so. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, so we needed 21. So there's going to be a random pipe with hardly anything in it. 2 of these are going to... Oh. Yeah, 320. Then... Shoot, I might as well just overkill it and do one more line. That way I'm fine with not min-maxing the power or the water on this. It'd be okay. And we're gonna do something a little bit fun with this one. So let's do 3, 4. We'll do 4 here. And what I want to do is, for this pipe, what I want is to make like a little water tower. So it's going to go over here to here. It's going to go up really high. I'm going to put a water tower on top, and then I'm gonna have it come down the other side. So let's see what's gonna look good. We could do frame foundations, that's not bad. What else would be good? Small pillar frames going up. Maybe. Let's see. So if we have small pillar frames going up, then the water coming up right here, going over and down. Maybe I have it coming down this side. Yeah, and we'll just do this over here just to make it somewhat uniform, and then we can make, actually I think we need to make this bigger. Let's see, so if we put an industrial fluid buffer, yeah, that's pretty much like 2 by 2. So we'll make this a 2 by 2, zoop it, get rid of this here, there, and there. We have this in the corners. Alright, now I need a lookout tower. I think that's going to be easier, at least until I get hovering. Hovering's going to be good. And then maybe every once in a while, what we can do is add some frame walls maybe? Oh, that doesn't really connect very well on those. What if I... Let's see. So if I do frame walls, no, that's floors. Frame walls. Zoop it up. Can you... Okay, and then what I do is do that number. Get rid of those. And can we put that there? I'm thinking maybe just tie into it like that. Just make the bend. This is one thing that I don't like about trying to be creative, is things never work and they're not lining up. What else could I have? I could just do some cool beams. Or braided. Hold on. I could do that. Just diagonal them. Yeah, maybe we do that. Alright, so how high is this water tower going to need to go? I think just a little bit taller than this, and it should be fine. Then let's get frame floor. H. Something like that, maybe. And then what we want is an industrial fluid buffer. Does it not like... Okay. Just a tiny nudge. And that's center. It's definitely needing something. Maybe it's the foundations. The foundations look weird. Big frame pillars. What if we got rid of those and tried big frame pillars? It needs to be there. That is looking beefier. Yeah, we're gonna go with those, and then no, not that. Not yet, anyway. I'm not sold on them. I think we could do a little bit better. And if you're wondering why I'm doing a water tower right here, so what I'm going to do is send water up this way, then bring it down here, and that's going to create head lift because the water source is up there. I'm only going to need one pump bringing it up this way. So with that one pump, or that one water line, that needs to be beefier between. With that one water line, I'm going to tie it in with my 4 other water lines, and what that's going to do is it's going to make it so all of them are pressured. And so I don't need to use any pumps anywhere other than right here. Or at least that's the theory. So those are ones. That's too big. Let's see, what else could we use to make it look more supported? Those are big, chunky. And then do that. We went to 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. I'm just trying it out, see if I like the crossing. Maybe those are too big. I think those are too big. Let's try the smaller one with the braided cables. And let's have them come in a little bit. Maybe in the center. We'll get this. And let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like that. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4. One, two, three. Kind of like that, I'm thinking. Maybe. Oh, it's that one right there. Okay. And then last one. I think it looks good. If we can just connect it there. Oh, I need to connect that one up farther. I wish I could hover. Did I do it again? I did it again. There. How's that look? That one needs to be adjusted. Like so. And then how's it gonna look with one of these coming down? H. Let's come out this way. I think that is straight there. And then, let's see, chrome finish? No, we want some sort of blue. Because it's going to be water. I almost feel like it'd be cooler if we could go inside of it and go down the center. Yeah, I think that would be better. I just don't really know how to do it. Maybe we just make it, connect everything up. And then we can worry about the logistics of everything afterwards. And then should we get like a small foundation in here? It do be clipping a bit. Not really enough where I don't like it. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. And then let's 7 down to the bottom. H. Try that again. And now H. Okay, now that's clipping more than desired, which doesn't make sense. Why is that side not clipping and this side is? I thought I had it pretty dead center. Now it's not looking dead center at all. Let's see, that lines up to just about there. Yeah, that's way off. Not the worst thing, we just need to come out a tiny bit first. Maybe that's what it was. Horizontal to vertical. H. Can I get a little bit more? Pipe is too long. It's just barely too. We need it right there, and it comes to right there. Hold on. Let's just put this right here temporarily. Like so. Then what we can do is connect to that. H. Yeah, about right there. And then we just come down H. Like, actually I want this to come out this way. H. Yeah, something like that number. And just get rid of this, and all gravy. Actually, let's get rid of this. I don't know what height we're going to have this coming in at just yet. So we'll hook these up. Have them come up there. They're going to run straight up. 4 is an odd number. And probably right there. Looks bad. Particularly there. Straight pipes? That is not a straight pipe. Let's redo that with straight pipes. That's where I want that. So let's try this again. Yeah, something like that. And then we go to there. Much better. Alright, and then we put our 8s there. And get rid of that. Switch to our straight again. We'll do the same thing. Send it up to right there-ish. Like so. Copy this. And then hopefully everything is lined up and will work. Do it again, and we should be good. Let's see, center, not too long. Go to there. Looks so much lower. Yeah, that one doesn't look right. That one doesn't look right. H. Billy cannot be matched. Looking better. Maybe slightly off, but it gonna be good. Alright, so that's that water together. Then let's see, how are we going to do this? What we need to do is have 2 of them and then go into the vertical. Like so. So we'll have this come up to here. Yeah, that's where we want it. And then this come up to here. Then we want that one there, so let's try like this. Straight. Yeah. That's where we want that one. And then same thing with this one. And then we're going to add a connector on top of each of them. So let's see, we want this one here. So let's do that. I probably should have been over more that way with this one, but I think it'd be okay. Actually, let's go ahead and move that over some, just so it looks a little bit nicer. Yeah, something like that. Then, in line with this, let's do 8. So... And what I want to do is bring this in line with this, bring it in valid shape. Like that. And then we're going to have this go here. Is that going to be enough room, or do I need to go higher? I'm probably going to need to go higher. I've never had luck with them this this close together. Right there, maybe? Or... No. I'm gonna need to go higher. Which isn't that big of a deal. All we need to do is set up some of the stackable supports. Something like that deal right there. Yeah, I think right there should do 3. And put you right there. I really didn't like the placement of those. So right there. And then same thing up above. Really wish I should have made these just a little bit shorter, that way you couldn't tell the lean in them as much. Cannot be nudged. Okay, let's go back a little bit more. See if we can get a better angle on it. Something like that. That's good enough for me. Okay, so now we have 4 600 pipes that are going to be doing 600 each. So that's 2,400, and we needed slightly over. So what we can do is branch off somewhere and run another one with the excess water. I think easiest would be going right here. Then do vertical. About there. Yeah. And then we just need one pump over here, and this is going to be good to go. Don't ask me why I went with the blue and the purple for water. I have no idea. I just think, well, I think it was just there as a preset and I went with it. So, yeah, no reason in particular, really. I really should have done like Billy said and made it a preset where it just automatically does it for me. This. Okay, now we just need to hook up power to everything and call it good to go. Now, power hooks up on the side or in the back right here. So what we could just do is run something towards the back, just really simple. Doesn't need to be crazy nice. And then we can just connect everything up. It'd be good to go. What would be a good? Painted beams. just it's not going to line up perfect. And let's just do default. Like so. And we'll just come out to... I was trying to get 20 meters there. Yeah, and we'll just connect everything to this. And it should be all gravy. All gravy. About right here. Oh, that went the wrong way. And let's get rid of that. We don't really need that there. Yeah, we'll just send it into the rock. That'll work. And let's see. And we need to connect you to that one. 40, and then send it straight down the center here. Which is going to be about right there. Yeah. Yeah, about right here. And just really simple. We're not putting crazy amounts of effort into this. And we will do on top. Actually, I like down below better. We'll do down below. The thing that is not great about this is these will not line up one bit. Oh. H, small nudge? Yeah, small nudge. Alright, let's copy that and put you right there. Yeah, that's better. And last for this row, then connect just run this to the back, and then I think it should be good there. Let's go ahead and delete that. We'll just continue it to about right there, and then we'll find some sort of corner to put there. Each small nudge. No, it doesn't want a small nudge. Yeah, let's connect everything together. And then last one, and we are all hooked up. Everything hooked up. We probably will do more to make it look better. I just don't want to spend too much time on that right now. And then let us go ahead and get, let's see, we need logistics, pipeline pump, like so. And then we'll connect you to here. You get connected in a straight line-ish. So now it should all have great head lift to get all the way up. And we don't want it straight, we want horizontal to vertical. Invalid pipe shape. What about it is invalid? H. So H. That one's not straight. It's throwing me off. that one's separated, so we know that it is not a good pipe. Okay. Now we just need to run it over there. It's going to go in a straight line like this. And then we can just dump it in there. Okay, so that is water checked off. We don't need to run it all the way just yet. We're going to wait till we get a little bit more. Boom. Yeah. Yep. Here we go. Alright, so how are we going to have this set up? So we need 20 of these. Jeez, this is going to be so many refineries. So that's taking 1,200 water. That's taking 320. At least this doesn't take that much water. But that is crazy, getting 1,200 from 480. 1,200 a minute from 480. Yeah, this is gonna be big. Just the copper alone, which was an afterthought. Ugh. So I think having 400 lines, that would be best for those. This is going to take one input and one input of water as well. Yep. Yeah. So, do you mind? Thank you for holding still, at least. Not cool. He was probably killing me while I was just minding my own business. Wasn't doing anything wrong. So maybe instead of coming out far, we hug the wall a lot. All our inputs are going to be on that end. All of our outputs should go this way and go there. And then I feel like we should have our outlook area built into the wall there. it's just going to be a long, multi-tiered factory. What's good about the outputs being over here is we can just shoost them that way. And maybe get like a train network set up to take everything over. Let's see, it's going to be a decent amount of items. So let's see, we have 100 there. This can go to dimensional storage. This can go to dimensional storage. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll put you up here. Ooh boy. This is a lot. This is a lot. I could just overclock a lot of these and call it. Maybe that's what I should do, because let's see how many refineries that is. 32. That makes 85. 105. 118 refineries. Jesus. And 32 of them are just or two inputs. That's it. So what I'm thinking is have the refineries against this wall here and sort of tier them up. Of course, that means we're gonna have to get our bottom tier going and then figure out exactly how much we're gonna do. Let's go another 10. And we're out of concrete. Yeah, let's take the short drive over there, and we'll get some more concrete. And just because I'm curious, let's go ahead and get that too. Oh, it's a purple power slug. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. That is some glow coming off of those. Alright, we need to load up on the concrete, so let's just dump some of these that we don't need in our inventory currently. Crazy amount of hog remains. And that should be good for now. All right, concrete. that's enough concrete. Oh, that's gonna look good up there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna look really good up there. Hello, Mr. Moth. Here's a good little moth. Hello. Alright, I gotta go. Ooh. I need more. Hold on. Let's go biofuel. Get that. There is a hard drive down here. Let's go ahead and yoink that. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Really basic starting material. And let's get that. 40 megawatts. Okay, let's just go ahead and do power. A couple biomass burners. And get you guys going. Good to go. Oh, now we need to get back up. And this is definitely not the best fuel for going straight up. It's more of a coasting fuel. There we go. Alright, let's continue making this. And hopefully we don't run out of plastic. Because that takes a little bit longer of a journey. So all in all, I really don't think this is going to require like crazy belt work or water. I think it's just a lot of buildings. I think that's the worst part about this, is it's just going to require a ton of buildings. missing plastic. Okay. And what can we do? What can we do while we're waiting for that? Let's see. Okay. And let's check this real fast.
Stuck in this odyssey, watching time ticking back at me. We've got lost in this galaxy.
All right.
On a cloud where our hearts are free. Stuck in this odyssey,
We really need to go get more plastic.
ticking back at me. We've got lost in this galaxy.
Let's see, unless we can start building something first. Well, I'd really like to tier that up. Foundations. What we could do is grip metal.
We've got lost in this galaxy. On a cloud where our hearts are free. Wasting my time with you. But I like it too.
So,
I'm wasting
let's look
away,
at our...
but I like
Let's see.
wasting time with you.
What we need is a blueprint designer.
Wasting my time with you.
And then let's see our blueprints.
I'm wasting away, it's true.
Turbo fuel production.
But I like wasting time with you.
Compact coal. No. Turbo fuel generator. Turbo fuel production. Let's look at that. And see if there's something we can do with this sort of layout, maybe. This isn't going to have that output, so all this can go. Maybe keep the catwalk there. Or actually, this is... We'll see what it looks like without these.
Watching time ticking back at me. We've got lost in
Okay.
this galaxy.
And then the output for these, what should be first? So first we need to make the steamed copper sheets. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So let's do select recipe or pure copper ingots. And then we will do that for all these. And since it's pure copper ingots, we have to go with the copper finish on everything. It's pretty much mandatory. how many are we going to be having? 1,200 out. So 480 in with 1,200 out. How many times just... It doesn't really go into it, does it? Not really. Okay, that's looking good. Except these are facing the wrong way. Because I want these... Yeah, I want these like this. Actually, I want... Oh, so it just needs to be turned around. So no, that should be fine. So let's put that back. Try that again. And let's get you. Let's put that the right way. With these being, let's do this too. That way it looks a little bit better. Copper finish on everything. And then get one of these, bring you out just slightly, and get rid of that. That way they will auto-connect, everything's hooked up, that should be good, and then let's make this the blue. Okay. So how many of these are we going to need? $32. So we need 8 of these in a row, and then it's going to break off to make 400 lines. Let's go ahead and do the same sort of thing that we did on the other one. We're going to go coated concrete again. It just looks so good. And this should be coated concrete. We want inverted. And I think right there. With that right there. And then what I'm going to do on this one instead is I'm going to have the half foundation. H. Maybe a full foundation. Oh, that's going to cut into there a little bit, unless I do that going up. But that clips a little bit. So what if we... Yeah, that's gonna clip. And that's as far over. Yeah, that's as far over that way as it can go. How bad is that clipping? Actually, not that bad. Can't be nudged. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then we can just get rid of the others. And then we can have the same sort of layout. And what we'll do is we'll have mergers going down the center. Is that? Yeah, that's. I wonder if it will. If I just remake all these, if it'll auto connect. It might be just slightly too far. Nope, that auto connects. Perfect. Alright, so let's grab these again. And make all these like copper. Copper in, copper out. And then we need conveyor belts. Wait a minute. Are we going the right way? So it's going to be turned around, and so I need them going that way. Which way is it currently going? Wrong way. So all this needs to be undone. Yay. And ran the other way. Alright, now let's try this again. Merger is going to be right here. H. It's not lined up. There we go. What about you? No. Alright, but good news is we're doing all this now. That way we don't have to do it later. Did I get this one? I got that one right. Yes. Why? Why? Now you connect? Yes. What's wrong with this one? That's basically that's the input. Input. Output. Output. Why? Why is this so confusing all of a sudden? Now, and we're gonna Chrome, and really we can use the same blueprint for the next one because it's pretty much the same, just a different recipe. So it's just gonna be a ton of this one right here, and then let's do the half slab. Foundation, half foundation, H, go right there, this, have you right here. No, right here. And like that. Oh, I see you. Should be an interesting pattern. I don't know if it's going to be a good pattern, but it should be interesting. Okay, I think that is good. The power figured out. That's going to be going down the back side. It's going to be going. Did I set this all up wrong again? So that's going to be over there. That's right. And then that needs to be going that way. Yeah, that's right. Okay, thank goodness. Whew. Alright, and do we want to overclock? That is the question. We're gonna need 32 of these. And we're gonna be doing like groups of 4s, I guess. This is just gonna be taking up so much space. So that should be nowhere close to enough. But if we multi-tier it, how... We're gonna need head lift pumps because that's not tall enough over there. Unless we make the water tower taller, which we could do. But the water tower needs to be taller than all of these. Let's go ahead and save this. Went to all the other sides first. This is going to be pure copper ingots. And select icon, copper ingots, select, save. And then let's go ahead and select recipe. We want the steamed steamed sheets. Now this side's gonna be easier to walk down. Ish. Select recipe, steamed sheets. Select recipe and more steamed sheets. And steam sheets. Okay. So now we can save this one as the sheets recipe. Steamed sheets. And select icon. Sheet. Select. Save. Alright, now we just need to clear and get rid of you, sort you, get rid of that color monstrosity, and figure out where we're going to put these. So if we do blueprint, and then what we need is the pure copper ingots, and that is going to be like this. And let's go like that. And let's back this up. Something like that. That'll give us all this room for belt logistics and whatnots. And then what we can do is probably build up the hillside a little bit, put another row right here. So let's do that. We want vertical, and probably go up another. That's actually pretty close. Let's try zooping, see how far we get. You know, we need to go like one more. And we're gonna go right into the stink. And the spiders. And whatever else is lurking. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Works out pretty good. And let's just get rid of that real fast. And most of the stinks, let's just take them out. We don't need any stinkers around here. There. Beautiful. Under there. Thank you. That was really great. Good job, me. Alright. We are looking very industrial. And then H. Just need to go to that corner and call that good. Yep. Oh, that is backwards. We need it like this. Like so. No, that's the same thing as I just... H. Okay, this should be right now. Alright, and let's do the auto connect. Like Alright, so that is going to be those right there, and then I need a gap, so let's not auto-connect. Oh, I need more encased industrial beams. Sort. How's that looking? If we just did, like, just kept on going with the layers, 11 up. Oh, but we're gonna hit the wall. Unless. Let's see, so we need 32 of these. If we just stack it up 4, and then let's see, what do we need for the other one? We need 54. What's 54 divided by 4? 13.5. That is a lot of blueprint. Or we could always mirror it on the other side too. Just have this corridor. That wouldn't be bad, but it looks off-center because we have a whole lot more to put in there. Yeah. Yep. Can you... Thank you. And then I need you to auto-connect. Everything looking good. Something like that number. And let's see. Something like that. I do not need this right here. That's going that way. Which way is this going? The wrong way. That's going the correct. Oh, I needed them both to be going the same way. This is making my brain hurt already. Let's see. Yeah. I think I'm done with that for a while. Yeah, we'll see how things